sweat when we dance. I fall to my knees, baby. Wanna get you alone, now not ready to ignite. I want us to go home, now no turn off every light, baby. Burn me to ashes, then I rise, then I rise. You set my body, all on my body. You set my body, all on my body on fire. You set my body, all on my body. You set my body, all on my body on fire. You set my body, all on my body. You set my body, all on my body. You set my body, all on my body. You set my body, all on my body on fire. You set my body, all on my body. You set my body, all on my body on shut down in my brain. Don't know what to say. Too much chemistry, baby. Wanna get you alone, now not ready to ignite. I want us to go home, now no turn off every light, baby. Burn me to ashes, then I rise, then I rise. You set my body, all on my body. You set my body, all on my body on fire. You set my body, all on my body.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Worthy Prince coming at you with another Lords Mobile live stream, guys. And tonight, maybe the bearer of bad news. Now, I'm pretty much sure all of you have, many of you have actually seen this. I saw it this morning around about 6 a.m. Yes, I was awake at 6 a.m. this morning. I know, wonders do cease. I saw it at 6 a.m. and I thought, you know what? I could go live this morning and talk about it, or I could just turn my phone off, go back to sleep, just forget about it and deal with it later. I decided with the latter. And here we are, guys. Yeah, looks like we have some interesting things going on in December with regards to this new update. We need to get in the game and talk about it. Let's go. Okay, so IGG recently announced that a new major update was coming in December, which got everybody really excited. It got me excited when I heard the term major update in December, only to be absolutely horrified that the update that IGG was talking about was in fact a full overhaul, which required you to upgrade your Android version to 5.1, which generally speaking won't be a big issue for many people because most of you have got fairly up-to-date phones, but anybody that's using a really old phone to play Lords might have an issue with that to start with. If you look at their Facebook page, you can see it's full of people complaining, saying they have old phones and they're not going to be able to play Lords anymore because their Android version can't update to 5.1. So already that update looks like it could be a bit of an L. But you know, we haven't seen it, so we can't really judge. But what we do know is there's going to be some new features to Lords. It's going to look a lot better, and the whole graphics of the game are going to be fully updated. And there's going to be a new feature added, which is decorating your turf. I know, you get to make your turf look pretty. How amazing. That's just what we wanted. So yeah, we can add decorations and stuff, and I don't know what that's involved. I don't know whether those decorations are going to come with any stats or if it's going to cost money to get those decorations. Who knows? We don't know until we see it. But as far as I was aware, that was the update. But then, only so many days later, IGG announced there's a new building coming, which we talked about the other day. Now, if you guys missed that information, we did talk about it the other day, and I did put a community post up on my YouTube channel here where I basically showed what IGG had put on their Facebook page and said, you know, what do you think? The new building is going to be called Synthesis Isle, okay? And Synthesis Isle is going to be unlocked at Castle Level 3, and you're going to use Energium. I know, I think they just make these words up, not energy. Energium to produce materials required by orders and upgrade your synthesis level for tons of amazing rewards. What that actually means, I have absolutely no idea because we haven't seen it yet, but there's a new feature coming which is going to be opened at Castle Level 3, and it's going to provide you with amazing, and I quote unquote with this is a direct quote from IGG themselves, amazing rewards. Get ready for 3-minute speed ups. Okay, so anyway, that's basically where we're at. But then, out of nowhere today, IGG announced a further part of the update coming to Lords Mobile. And we have that information here, which we're going to go through right now. So without further ado, let's take a look at what IGG said. So IGG have said mysterious magical energy has swept across the kingdoms of Athena. Are you ready to harness this mana and take your game to the next level? It's time to get a mortgage, guys. Here we go. Use mana ore and mana crystals. Okay, so we've got a couple of new items, mana ore and mana crystals, to upgrade your level 25 buildings. Wow, they finally did it. Building upgrades. And watch them transform into stunning mana buildings. What amazing game-changing mechanics are we gonna get, IGG, with mana buildings? Holy shit. I'm actually excited. IGG, I want the power. What game mechanic are you going to add to make Lords Mobile more interesting and more approachable by many people and get us using our brain cells? What fantastic gameplay action am I going to get from mana buildings? Let's find out. Step into the mana chamber to enhance the attributes of your infantry, ranged, and cavalry troops. And gain the upper hand in rallies. Got a slight eye twitch. Hold on a second. Oh my god, what? Which troop type will you enhance with mana first? Oh no, come on. No. Come on, seriously? Like this is it? This is it? This is the update? This is the big thing? This is the major update? This is it? This is it? IGG? This is what the developers of this game were able to come up with? You're telling me there's a bunch of Chinese guys in an R&D office and this is the best they could come up with? Oh, let's just increase the range and, you know, let's come up with something innovative, something cool that's going to add a dynamic to the game. Or, I mean, let's just increase the stats a little bit and charge them loads of money for it. I mean, that's worked every other time. I mean, we've already killed like 80% of our player base with stat increases. I mean, fuck it. What's another 10%? We might as well just, you know, just drive it all the way home. Let's just go for it. So basically, IGG's given us this amazing update that's going to transform our buildings into mana buildings. And all it's going to do, all it's going to be is yet again another stat increase. Just like Astrolite 15 was, just like Astrolite was in the first place, just like artifacts are in the first place, just like what the leader skins are, just like what the castle skins are, blah 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 blah. Just the same old shit, recycled, repackaged, and delivered to us on Christmas Day with a nice big red bow. Except for the fact that instead of a Santa Claus standing there next to you with the present, you look over your shoulder and there's somebody impersonating P. Diddy with a bottle of lotion and a present in one hand saying, "Are you ready to get diddified?" What the hell is this shit? It's absolutely horrendous. IGG coming through with some absolute wild bullshit. Once again, another shit update, guys. I don't need to see any more of this update. I can already tell you now this update sucks balls. I mean, it's absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish, this update. I mean, you can put whatever sprinkles and sparkles you want. Fuck me, IGG. You can get Mariah fucking Carey down here, put her in a video telling me how fantastic Christmas is, and it's still gonna be shit. This is awful. Absolutely awful. Another money grab from IGG. What a big surprise, ladies and gentlemen. They've been doing it all year. 2024 has officially been one of the worst years for this game, and they're ending it on an absolute high note with more milking of their player base. What an absolute joke. What an absolute joke this company has become. It's actually kind of insane. Like, I just don't understand. I just can't, man. It's absolute but mental. Like, no, absolute craziness. We can take a look at it. I mean, let's take a look. There it is. There it is. It's actually a real thing. This is not just some Facebook post. This is real. You can actually see some of the buildings. Well, let's zoom in and let's take a look at these amazing buildings, shall we? It's just crazy. Like, I don't know how this shit gets greenlit by IGG sometimes, honestly. Like, how much more do they want to actually milk their player base? It's just beyond craziness at this point. But you know what? There it is. There's one of the buildings there. There's your new battle hall. Look at the fire coming out of it. It kind of reminds me of the shit stain, like, you know, March animation that they brought out once. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that gold around it. Oh, yeah. Let me go get my mortgage ready. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Let's look at the rest of this stuff. It's so amazing, guys. Oh, I can't wait for this update. Like, you know, that increase in stats is just what I needed. Oh yeah, thank you. It's just what I wanted. Oh, look at the new anima buildings. Oh, they look so great. Look at those. Yep, they'll look at this. So amazing. Look at this. Wow, yeah, this looks so good. Oh, this is so great. Oh wow. Wow, yeah. Okay, IGG, awesome stuff. Oh, I love it. You know what? Great. Absolutely fantastic. Wow. So there it is, guys. That is going to be part of the new update. I don't know whether it's going to be like all of it. I mean, they've been announcing a few things. I'll be honest with you, the last announcement they gave us of that building with the, you know, mega rewards and stuff. I mean, I was like, okay, castle level 3. If it's open at castle level 3, I can't imagine it being that great, but I mean, okay. And being able to decorate your turf, enhancing the graphics on this game. Hasn't this game recently had a graphical update? Like, I'm not being funny, but if you look at Lord's mobile content from like 5-6 years ago and look at the heroes, and then come and look at the heroes now, they've been enhanced. You know, there's only so much more enhancement you can give this game. You know what I mean? It's little castles on the map attacking each other. I mean, there's only so much you can do with updates. I don't think a graphical update, like, man, it's just my opinion. My opinion means nothing, right? But what I'm saying is, I don't think a graphical update for this game was the way they should have gone. I don't think this building upgrade that doesn't offer any kind of extra mechanics or any extra stats that's different to what we've already got, basically a change of anything, just basically increasing the stats we already have, which nobody wants, nobody needs. It's just money grabbing. That's all it is. There's no way this update's going to be free. Absolutely, you know, absolutely not. This update is not going to be free. There's no way on God's green earth they're going to bring this update out for building upgrades and it's just going to be something free-to-play players can just do like that. This is going to require items, probably like tomes. I mean, it actually says it right there, doesn't it? It actually says it right there. We bring it over. It actually says it right there. You're going to need mana crystals and mana ore. So mana ore may be something you can get free to play, but I guarantee the mana crystals aren't free to play. I'd be very, very surprised if those items are free to play for you to upgrade your stuff. So yeah, I mean, look, it's just a lack of creativity. We've mentioned this before, you know, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but like, we've mentioned this before, that IGG seem to have a massive lack of creativity going on over there. And I really don't know what's causing this, but you know, it seems to have happened over the last 2 or 3 years. Maybe if IGG would stop focusing on other IPs like Doomsday and Viking Rise and all the other stuff they're working on and actually focus on the core their core game, the one that still brings in the most revenue for them, their golden egg of the company, that there's still, believe it or not, a bunch of people that still play this game, including myself, that still support this game, including myself, and they're just shitting on us every single time with these updates. You can't give us a graphic update and say, oh, it's okay though, we gave you a graphic update. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's nice, you're making our game look more pretty, I'm sure everybody appreciates that. But at the end of the day, if you're gonna give us an update and expect us to pay for it, you need to give us something new, something fresh, something that's gonna give us extra mechanics, something that's gonna do something different for us in the game. You can't keep rehashing the same bullshit. Oh, we're gonna give you stat upgrade, here's artifacts. Oh, we're gonna give you stat upgrade, here's astrolite. Oh, we're gonna give you stat upgrade, here's 15 astrolite. Oh, we're gonna give you more stat upgrade, here's leader skins. Oh, we're gonna give you another stat upgrade, here's building upgrades. I mean, look, come on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it gets to the point where you can only shove so much down my throat and I'm gonna gag, and I'm gagging. Can you hear me, IGG? I'm gagging. Like, seriously, there's only so much we can take. And I know I'm not the only one with this opinion. I know there's plenty of people out there that are gonna be like, fuck this, I'm done. It's just ridiculous having constant stat upgrades constantly all the time. You know what I mean? It's just dumb. Oh, and there's so many other things they could have done, guys. They could have gone in here and they could have jumped in here. They could have done a full update of the talent tree. I'm not saying give us something like Path of Exile, but damn, they could have come in here and gave us a really, really good talent tree with different paths to go to make it more interesting for us and give us some new strategy. This could have been a whole big update, the talent tree. They could have added a new research tree to go with it to give us more talent points so we can come in here and do more talent points in here. They could have added some stats in there as well. Fuck it. They could have had some wonder stats in there too, or some wonder capacity. That could have all been in the new research tree, along with a really nice, more updated and more interactive talent tree than what we have right now. That would have been a massive update and it would have been amazing for the game. They could have gone into the VIP store and they could have added a new VIP store in the game where you actually have a purpose of using your gathered VIP, whether it's VIP you're getting from packs, whether it's VIP you're getting from familiars or from chests, or wherever it is you're getting VIP from. There's nowhere to use it once you hit level 15. If you take a look at my account, guys, my account is stacked on VIP. Look at all this VIP I got. Where is it? Look at all this VIP. I got thousands of it. Thousands of VIP. Just 34,000 hundreds. I have thousands of this shit just sitting here, and I'm sure many of you guys do. A VIP store upgrade would have been awesome. You could have put a castle skin in there that requires you to actually get a lot of VIP to unlock the damn thing. You know what I mean? You could have put a leader skin in there, a castle skin. You could have put some gear pieces in there that are lucrative to this area in here. Maybe even a VIP hero. Who knows? There was so many options available to you that you could do with the VIP store in the game. Could have added another 5 levels and gave you some extra new stats on your VIP. So many things you could have done with this. Did you do anything with this? No. Have you done anything with this in the last 7 years? No. Nothing. Not one update on this in the last 7 years. Nothing to the talent tree. Nothing to actually affect the mechanics of the game. No new familiars. Hey, it's been ages since you brought out familiars. And the last ones you brought out were kind of mid. I mean, what? Jade Worm, Helldrider, okay, they kind of got into the wonder side of things. But I mean, the other ones you brought out were kind of mid. Like, what's the other one you brought out? The Mole Shaman thing? Like, this is fairly newish. A couple of years ago. But it's still the most recent-ish, I guess, with these ones. There's still space for you to add more, like Tidal Titan. Where's the familiar skill for this guy? What about Mecha Trojan? Where's his skill? Where's Grim Reapers? Like, there's those things you could have done that would have added some new flavor to the game, some new familiar skills for people to play with. That would have been fun. New familiar skills come out. We have to start working out what's good and what's not. That makes it more interesting. Instead, you don't do any of those things. You don't do anything that's actually going to benefit the game and make it more interesting to play. No, instead what you do is you just keep putting out bullshit with more stats. Oh, this put out more artifacts. This put out more leader skins. This put out more Astra. This put out buildings that give more stats. You know, it's just, who have you got in the R&D department at IGG? A fucking monkey. Like, what the hell is this shit? It's just ridiculous. It's just actually beyond crazy. Like, I can't believe they're gonna just give us that. Like, new buildings, fine. I knew it was gonna come eventually, but what do you... increasing the attributes of cav in from range. Come on. There's so much more you could have done. Like each building that hits level 25, come in here and have a look. Each building has a set of barracks training capacity that you get when you level the barracks up. But when you get to the bottom and you get to that pinnacle moment where you hit max building level at 25, you know, not just 25, but you access extra stats. You see you have increased army defense here down the bottom. And the same goes with all these other buildings as well. When you hit level 25, well, actually, except for the RSS buildings, actually, they don't. What about the research ones do have extra things at the bottom, don't they? No, they don't, actually. So that you could have done something with that. Nothing else here seems to have extra benefits for hitting the max level. So you could have like, oh, if you get your research building to max level, you're going to have some extra bonus stat on there as well. Like something that's not going to be cav in from range attack, you know, something different. Same goes with HP and different things like that. Like there's just so many things you could have done with the buildings. You could have offered extra bonus rewards for getting them to mana level. But just giving extra attack for imp range and cav, I mean, that's just dumb. Like, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that at all. Quick swap for buildings would have been great. Absolutely, like a quick swap function where you can basically say, right, I want to transform, say, 7 of these buildings into manas. It tells you how much resources and speed ups it's going to use. You press the button, all the buildings go down, and they all come back up at the level you specified. That would have been amazing because it still costs speed ups and resources, and it allows us to change over from manas to infirms so we can do our troop training more effectively and efficiently without having to spend half an hour sitting there changing it all over manually. Now that's some quality of life right there. What is the point in me having all this mythic hard rocks gear and everything when I've got to keep switching my manas back to infirms and infirms back to manas every time manually? It's so annoying. Why don't I have a quick swap function to do it? Yeah, it would have been great. It would have been great. This is why I've been chilling all day. Yeah, I know. No, I'll be honest with you, Jen. It's true. It's true. I was going to do this morning, but I was so mad when I saw it. I was more mad than I am now. I had to take the whole day to relax before I came and done this stream. I've been watching Naruto. Yeah, Netflix just put season 1 of Naruto Unleashed on there, so I watched that the other day, and now I'm back to watching my box sets again. So I'm up to season 4 now on Naruto Unleashed, and I've just been watching Naruto all day. Like, that's literally been my day today, just watching Naruto all day, and I was like, all right, the time has come. I need to go live and talk about this. But listen, you've heard me talk about this. Now I want to hear what you guys have to say. Chat, what do you think about this update? And be honest, guys. Like, just tell me straight. I'm going to pull some of your comments up and I'm going to read some of your comments now. Because your comments are important to me. I want to know what the chat is saying. So I'm going to bring your comments up now, guys. And I need you to be honest with about this, all right? Let's see some honest comments. All right, cool. This is a good start. No, I like this. And I mean, to be fair, not much else really needs to be said here. This kind of gets straight to the point, doesn't it? So Dr. Rahul Joshi is starting us off with bullshit. Abe Sarawagawi, says shit. Don't forget, we still don't have a full training set. True, we don't have a full training set. They could have added gear for that, but no. Mana ore and mana crystals to upgrade your bonus level 25. Lol, yeah, exactly. IGG just wants our New Year's bonuses. Exactly. It's just T6 without calling it T6, right? Leo says the last few days in Lords Mobile. Damn, that hits hard, man. Lords Mobile at this pace will die. Wow. Full on bullshit. Wow. It's a trash, this update. Should drop down in 2016, not 2025. Exactly. I don't want or need this. Better something than nothing, but it's a pity that it's paid. Of course. Absolutely. Basically, the game dies here. Are rethinking the last few years of their lives. No brains. That's what that says. Pointless update. Still no update regarding player quality. Man, and you know what? I need to make this bigger. Hold on. That's what she said, right? There we go. I could actually fit it in there. That's also what she said. All right, okay. Pointless update. Still no update regarding player quality and game function. I like it. Big middle finger to free-to-play. I think very shit, but I am not playing already for 2 to 3 years. Wow, he escaped. IGG just wasted their time on this bullshit. Okay. This is a long one. It says they can mini game on the... Hang on a minute. I got to make this a little bit wider. because I can't fit it in. There we go. Got it. Right, they can minigame on the Kingdom map like Darkness, like Shadow Realm or something, where players can get rewards or fight without paying like Darkness. Well, they already got that. They've already got that up, haven't they? Like, ain't that already an event? Like this. We haven't even done it in TWK at the moment, but this thing, this is kind of what you just said, the Darkness Crusade, right? That is kind of a minigame where you have to go and attack things. So yeah, I guess they've already done that. Ah, gotta love capitalism. IGG, RIP. Oh my goodness gracious. Lords Mobile YouTubers together and revolt against IGG. Now, Owen, that won't happen because most of the Lords Mobile YouTubers are all on the IGG Diamond program or Gem program. So they can't go onto YouTube and talk shit about IGG because they'll get their gems revoked. That's the truth. Fact. Massive fact right there. They should work on performance. It still has a lot of delays. All right. You're true. No, but Krayos, you have to remember, that's not IGG. That's you. That's your router, bro. You need to check your internet provider. RIP Lords. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. I have a feeling they're coming out with new gear that's better than champ gear. They're making champ gear easy as fuck to get. Camcas. The day that happens will be the day 100% I put this game down and never turn it back on again. And I mean it. Look, you can take that to the bank, guys. I mean that 150%. The day they come out with gear that's better than champ, and which would require me to start a whole journey again on gear, will be the day I just have enough and say I'm done and I just put the game down. It's quite simple. That will be the day that me and many people, I think, would be just done with this game. Then it'll be just a bunch of pilots running IGG accounts in the game. That's all that'll be left. It's, yeah, crazy. The day that happens, everyone quits. Yeah, I agree 100%. I think if you carry on playing at that point, then either your name is Igor or you just something wrong with you at that point. Absolutely crazy. Do we know how to get mana? Is it going to be like Lunite? I would love to be able to give you the answer to that question. Unfortunately, we are limited by the information that has been provided by IG. So we can only but assume. But my assumption is it's going to be something like Lunite. I can't imagine a world where IGG give us a free resource to upgrade these buildings to mana buildings to give us stats. Anything you do in Lords Mobile that increases your stats, like for me, for example, like for where I'm at right now in the game, anything I want to do to increase my stats pretty much costs money. There's nothing I can do for free in this game. So yeah, like I can't imagine for a second that this new item that's coming out to upgrade the buildings is actually going to be something you're going to be able to get for maybe a little bit of it, but nowhere near enough to be able to do what needs to be done. I would be very surprised if that's the case. When is the update coming? Well, as far as we are aware, this update's coming this month. It's going to be our Christmas present, guys. This is going to be our Christmas present from IGG. We're going to get an update that's going to give us more stats to our range Cavern Inf. That's just what I needed. I'm so happy. Thank you so much, IGG. I mean, I'm glad you're thinking outside the box. Such a really innovative update for us. I would have rather had a piece of coal, personally. Horrible update. Where is my whole money invested in this game, in this shit? Crazy, right? It's crazy. We have spent thousands of dollars only to spend thousands more now. If this continues, maybe it's time to put the money to good use. For example, buy some cars. I like that. I thought that the day IG released T6, I'll quit the game. But after seeing this, maybe it'll be sooner. I mean, look. We don't know how much it's going to cost. So, again, we have to kind of be a bit reserved with our final judgments because we don't know exactly how much it's going to cost, right? But the reason why I'm so kind of annoyed with this update is because of what they've actually said this update is going to be. That's why I'm kind of annoyed. Honestly, that really is the main reason for me. It's to do with, for those of you that are just coming in, it's because of this. And it's the fact that, you know what? It's not even the fact that the buildings are going to get an upgrade that's annoying. Because I always knew that this was going to happen, that we were going to get some building upgrades. Now, I honestly thought they were going to take it up 5 levels and just take it to level 30. But they haven't done that. They're going to turn the whole building into a manor building, which tells me it's just, from what I'm reading, it's going to be 1 upgrade per building. It's not going to be a bunch of levels you're going to have to attain. It's going to be 1 upgrade, right? But like, the problem I have with this update is what that update gives us. What it does for us. That's the problem. I don't really have too much of an issue with buildings being upgraded into manor buildings, like whatever. I knew they were going to do that eventually. My issue is like what we get for it, you know? That to me is the big problem. Because it's the same as Astrolite, it's the same as Artifacts, you know what I mean? They don't do anything. It doesn't do anything. All it does is basically give you more stats, which we just don't need. It's just totally not needed in this game. So yeah, it's in my the thumbnail for today is this a massive W or a massive L? I'm gonna put a poll in the chat so we can get the chat's opinion on this. Before I give my verdict, but building update, is it a W or is it an L? Just based off what we're seeing, right? It's a really short poll. I just wrote building update. Is it a W or an L? I mean, we're just talking about what the actual... yeah, again, it's not so much that the update is an L. It's just what it does is the L, in my opinion. It's just boosts to infantry ranging cav troops again. We're not going to be able to gain the upper hand in rallies because all the pay-to-play players will all do it together. This is the bullshit. This is the gaslighting that IGG love to do. Because I'm telling you, right? Any player that doesn't watch YouTube and doesn't talk to people in game, who's just a spender that just, you know, mindlessly spends in this game, and trust me, there's plenty of those people in Lords Mobile. The level of gaslighting that's going on here from IGG is just on another level. The way they say, enhance your attributes to your infantry ranging cavalry troops and gain the upper hand in rallies. Holy shit. I've been watching Naruto lately and I feel like I got Orochimaru talking to me, telling me to come along with him because he's going to make me an absolute powerful shinobi. Like, yes, Orochimaru, I absolutely believe you. Believe it. Do you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? This feels like a villain is talking to me right here. I mean, you ain't going to gain the upper hand in shit. Because the problem is, everybody goes ahead and spends money doing it. Everybody gains the building upgrades. Everybody gains the same amount of stats. So please tell me, what upper hand are you actually gaining? You're not gaining any upper hand. The only thing you're doing is losing money, and IGG is gaining money. That is what's happening. This is the exchange. This is... dare I say... Yeah, I'm not a weeb, honestly, but dare I say, this is the equivalent exchange... For all you anime fans out there, you know what I'm talking about. The equivalent exchange in this alchemy that's going on right now is the fact that we're losing money and they're gaining money. That's literally it. They take money out of our pockets and put it in theirs. That's what's happening. That's the transfer that's happening right here for no real reason whatsoever. It's just dumb. Now, if they'd have said, okay, let's do the building upgrades. We're going to upgrade our buildings to manor buildings. Okay, level 25 manor buildings. And if you manage to do that on one of your buildings, it's actually going to enhance something else in your castle. They can't think of anything. But like, I can think of stuff. I can think of things, just things that would be interesting off the bat. I don't know. Just like, get this manor building up to level 25 manor and you have... Okay, look, you know what, IGG? I'm going to tell you how I'm smart and you're dumb. Here's an idea, right? Get a manor building up to level 25 manor, right? And when you hit the upgrade, you get 3 choices. A bit like a roguelike game. You get 3 choices of what you want to upgrade. You could add some army HP. You could add some army attack. You could add healing speed. You could add training speed. You could add whatever. But you get to choose what stat you want to add. It's not just a standard stat to like infantry range and cav. You get to choose what you do. Or maybe like you could, maybe it might not even be to do with stats. Maybe it would be like, oh, if you upgrade this to a mana building, then it enhances your familiar skill or something, or it does something to your familiars or something. I don't know. Obviously I'd need to write down a bunch of shit. I'm thinking on the fly. I didn't prepare anything to start coming up with ideas. It's not my job to come up with ideas. It's their job to come up with the ideas. But they could have done something that gave us something really cool for doing it, something that's going to change the mechanics. Hey, I mean, maybe like, I don't know, it would add something to your castle. You know, it would give you the ability to do something in the game that you can't do already now, you know, something like that. I don't know, just something different, you know. I don't know. I just think it would have been better to have something different. Like if you get your each infirm you get to level 25 mana, you create a mana shield around your troops, which have a separate HP bar to the HP level of your troops, so that when they go into battle, the enemy has to break through your mana shields before they actually get into your troops. That immediately offers a whole new mechanic to the game. And then like, what else could I do? I could add a familiar that increases the power of my mana shields. I just came up with a whole, do you know what I mean? I just came up with a whole new mechanic for this game that would make it more interesting and add another layer of development to it. And and I'm not even a developer. I'm just some guy that plays your game. And I already came up with a better idea than what you're coming up with. Oh, it's just going to make your infantry, range, and cav troops have more percentage stats on them. So basically, what you're saying is it's tier 6 without actually calling it tier 6. Is that what they've done, guys? They've basically brought out tier 6 without actually calling it tier 6. In a kind of weird way, because I think they know that the community would lose their mind if T6 was announced. I think they would lose their mind. So it's a way of IGG increasing troops again without actually calling it what it really is. Yeah, maybe. No idea. Anyway, that was just me on the fly coming up with a mechanic. I did it, didn't I? In the space of a few minutes, I came up with a really cool idea. Now, don't get me wrong, that probably still would cost money. But that's fine because it adds a new layer of like stuff to do with the game, you know? Wouldn't it be funny if like you could do mana shields, but you could only choose to put it on one troop type? So you can't mana shield your entire army because that would be just broken. So you can only mana shield like one troop type. So it would make spears more dangerous. But if you've done Wonder Rallying, you could only have, or Mixed March, you could only have like one set of your troops with mana shields on. So you got to choose which troops you do it to, kind of thing. And then all the different mana buildings could have different stats that give you to your troops when their mana shields are active. So you could have like mana shield HP level, so the shield lasts longer. You could have army attack when mana shield is, or some kind of attack when mana shield is equipped or activated. So at the start of the battle, when the mana shields are on the troops, they actually have higher attack because they're inside the mana shield. And then when the mana shield goes off, you actually do less attack. They could have done a familiar that comes in and activates mana shields on a second troop type or something. I don't know. Look, all I'm saying is I'm thinking outside the box about stuff which they could have done. It's not that, by the way, guys, if you're just joining in, mana shields is not a thing. This is just me talking off the cuff and coming up with an awesome idea that would actually change the mechanics of how rallies are done and the way you think about rallies and think about your troops. That was something I just created in the space of like 2 or 3 minutes, and ultimately would have been 100 times better than what they're actually going to do, which is basically make us spend money to upgrade buildings to mana status just to give us a boost in stats on our inf, range, and cav, like normal attack stats. It's so weak. It's so unimaginative and so not very good at all. And who knows what kind of price point they're going to put behind that. Like I said, I'd be hella surprised if that is a free-to-play thing. Well, I guess we're going to find out, right, when it comes out. Yeah, there is going to be Gal today. I'm going to do it in a little bit. Not just yet, in a little bit. Who is the highest might player at the moment? Don't know. And most importantly, don't care. They could finish the familiars. They still only have purple. It's been 5 years now. Yeah, true. True. We all know it's going to happen eventually because these familiars have purple frames around them. And these ones have, yeah, they will have their purple frames when they're leveled up to the max. And we know that the way Lords Mobile works is as a gold frame when it's maxed out. We know this, okay? It happens with everything. If you go and take a look at your troops, some of you guys might not even have realized this, but if you go and look at your troops, I'll go over here and do this. Look, I mean, your commons are grey, your tier 2 are green, your tier 3 are blue, your tier 4 are purple, and your tier 5 have gold frames. Everything is all gold frames to be maxed. So where is the familiar gold frames? You know what I mean? It looks off, doesn't it? That you have these gold frames on the heroes and then these purple frames on the familiars. It's gonna, they're gonna upgrade it at some point. But again, like, if that's all it is, it's the same situation as with this update. If they go ahead and give us a familiar update, and all it does is take them to gold level and just increase the stat of the familiar, then I mean, that's kind of shit. You know, because you're going to need a load more of the packs. You're going to need loads of the orange orbs to do all your pack 5s again. For what? Just to go up to gold and have a few extra stats on the familiars. You got to make it worthwhile. You can't just increase the stats. Like, if you're ever going to give me a familiar update, and you're going to expect me to go and get more of these Bon Appetit packs, right? And use a bunch of them yellow orbs to upgrade this even further, to be able to get this to a full max gold grade familiar, then I can tell you this much. I want this skill to be altered by the time it gets to the max. You know, I want something different to be done here. I want to open up a fourth skill maybe that gives me something extra. Like, I want something more from this than just a stat upgrade. But that's, unfortunately, that's not how these mobile games work, guys. I've seen it in the past, and I'm seeing it now. Mobile games like Lords Mobile don't do that. They spend the first few years of their development getting their core player base in position, right? To the point where they've spent a lot of money where they can't just walk away from the game because of the sunken cost issue. They got too much in to walk away. It's a psychological thing. You basically get a player by the balls because they put so much in they don't feel they can walk away. It's called being past the point of no return, basically. They get you to that point, and then they stop adding anything intelligent in the game and anything that changes the mechanics, and then they just basically milk you with as much as they can, raising stats. It's a technique I've seen with other games like Game of War, Mobile Strike, all those type of games, the games which nobody plays no more because they're dead games that completely rip their player base off. They don't do it immediately. They wait so many years and then they get you. And everything started in Lords Mobile when Astrolite and Artifacts come out. That's when it began. That's when the downward spiral of Lords Mobile began. That's when they decided they were going to just they were going to lose nearly 3/4 of their player base and milk the ones that are left. Is when they brought out Artifacts and Astrolite. That's when it occurred. Absolutely crazy. It was earlier. No, it wasn't earlier. I can tell you it wasn't earlier, Master. And the reason I know it wasn't earlier is because we actually spent the time on live stream watching the investors live stream review of the basically year-on-year investment review of Lords Mobile. And in fact, it wasn't even just about Lords Mobile. It was IGG in general. And they were talking about Lords Mobile, and they showed a chart showing the active user count and the revenue for Lords Mobile. No, it wasn't tier 5, bro. You're absolutely wrong. 100% wrong, and I've got the receipts. The revenue and the active user count went to an all-time high, and when tier 5 come out, it leveled out. That we didn't really gain anymore when tier 5 come out, but we didn't drop that much either. Active users stayed where they were, and the money stayed where it was when tier 5 come out, and it went in a line across. And then as soon as the Artifacts and Astrolite update came out, it went boom down like it fell through the floor. You know, it was a bear market. Like, it went straight down, boom, all the way down, and it hasn't recovered. We've had little spikes going up and down, little ones, but for the most part, it's just gone down, 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 and it keeps going down, and it's gonna keep going down until the game's dead, unless somebody over at IGG grabs the person that's making decisions right now, opens up the nearest window, and throws them out the window. because the decisions that are being made right now, in my opinion, are the wrong decisions for this game. But IGG even announced themselves. The president of IGG, whatever his name is, basically sat there and said, Lords Mobile's not going to be our focus for the next 3 years. For the next 3 years, we're going to be focusing on Viking Rise and Doomsday for the next 2 to 3 years. And then after that, we'll go back and revisit Lords Mobile. So there is no focus on this game right now. All they're doing is throwing collaborations at us just to keep the events ticking over, which have done for the entire year. And when they do bring an update out, it's something that's not even innovative, something that's not even adding new mechanics to the game or new gameplay features. It's just basically a rinse and repeat of the stats, which we've already got, which we don't need any more of. Do you know what I mean? That's literally what it is. And until they start actually focusing on the game, yeah, like Pagani, for example. Pagani is a really good example of this. They took Pagani. Can someone tell me what the fuck a sports car? I don't even have it. I refuse to put it on my account. Can somebody tell me what a sports car has to do with Lords Mobile? Like, it has nothing to do with this game whatsoever. And they brought that up. They brought the worst collaboration of this year back for a rerun. I mean, they don't care. This year, they haven't cared at all. It's just been collab after collab after collab. And all of the collabs have been awful because none of them you've been able to unlock everything free to play. Like, you've had to spend quite a bit to unlock stuff and, dare I even say, max things out. I mean, holy shit, maxing those artifacts out on every single collab. I mean, you've got IGG accounts out there that have done it, no doubt. They're at the wonders, killing people that can't be bothered to do it. You know, it is what it is, right? But like, yeah, nah, it's just been a massive L this year of collaborations. And then when they have brought an update out, it's been absolute trash. Plus 15 Astrolite, trash. Building upgrades that are just gonna, once again, just add more stats to our troops, trash. The leader skins that offer 1% attack have all the same special abilities on them and cost a fortune to unlock, trash. Like, everything this year has been trash. And I will be honest with you, the copium level, the cope that I'm on, guys, was high going into the middle of November. I was like, you know what? I'm pretty sure they're going to end the year on a high note. Surely they're going to do something good in this year after a whole year of money grabbing. Surely they're going to go ahead and do something good for us at the end of this year and add something to this game to try and pull this game out from the shadows that it's fallen into. And are they doing anything? The answer so far is a big no. It's a big no right now. It's a big no. And with the announcement of building upgrades just offering more stats to troops, it just reinforces that no even more, you know? It's a real shame. It's a real shame. You know what, guys? At this point, I ain't angry. I ain't pissed off. At this point, you know what? I'm just disappointed. I'm just disappointed that they just don't want to look after their player base and look after their game. You know what I mean? It's really unfortunate that one of the better mobile games out there as far as gameplay and everything goes, when you're playing the WoW, the Wonders and stuff, you're going around with your guild doing KVKs and whatnot, the fun that you have in this game together with your mates and stuff, it's such a good game. But unfortunately is let down, and this is just a story of mobile gaming, a great mobile game that's completely let down by the developers that run it. And that seems to be the story of good mobile games. Seems to be the story of good mobile games. I mean, Blizzard can't even get it right, and I would argue that Blizzard is a bigger company than IGG. Even Blizzard can't get it right. They brought Diablo Immortal out, which was actually phenomenal, really good game, and then you go and do the PvP and realize, oh wait, you have to go and do rifts to get jewels, and it costs $20 to do a 1 minute rift, and you have to do hundreds of them. Okay, so that's where they get you. Mobile games don't seem to be able to come out without a way of getting you. You know what I mean? They've got to get you somehow. They've got to drain you for ridiculous amounts of cash. I don't understand why a mobile game has to be like this. Because you play PC games, yeah, PC games like Red Dead Redemption 2, Grand Theft Auto 5, fuck me, God of War, like all these really cool games that you pay a ticket price for. You pay like what, 60, 70 bucks, 50 quid, you know, for a full game experience. and away you go. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 will cost you, say, $60, $70, whatever. You pay for an internet connection and you've got a game you play with your mates every day, all day. It doesn't cost you anything unless you buy some skins. But even then, it's just a few dollars. Not like this game, where you can go and spend $170 on some champion chests to try and get some champ gear and then get nothing for your money and literally be 170 down. Not like this game where you can spend $2,000 on a leader skin to get 1% extra attack. Yeah, $2,000. That's the same price as 4 PS5s. To get what? A pixelated leader skin that gives you 1% attack? I'll tell you something, a leader skin for $2,000, it better suck and fuck me for $2,000. I'll tell you that much. Fuck that. These people are crazy about spending on this. I'm telling you, it's mad. It's crazy, guys. It's actually crazy. It's beyond crazy. But anyway, enough of the rant. Enough of the rant. I knew this was going to be a rant stream. I knew we were going to get there. But you know what, guys? I've been doing pretty well. The last few streams have been chill, have been fun, have been calm. The Chaos Arena stream yesterday was good. We had a good time. We played Wonders. It was fun. The Darkness Crusade stream was fun. TWK, setting bunches of rallies while I was trying to stream. We had a good time. We had a laugh. It was a good stream. And we've been on a good run. So a rant stream was due. A rant stream was definitely due. This was overdue. But, you know, I hate it. I really hate being like this. I hate being like this, guys. I want to be able to put this game on and say, guys, fantastic news. IGG's coming out with an update and it looks really exciting. I'm super, super excited for this update, guys. It's going to be a good Christmas. And, you know, I want to be positive and upbeat. And I want to say good things about this game. I really do, guys. It's not a hatred. I wouldn't play this game if I didn't like it. I like this game. I want to be able to be on here and be positive and upbeat and say nice things and be really kind of like, yeah, positive about it. But it's very difficult to be positive about this update because of what it is. Do you know what I mean? It's just not good. That's the problem. It's just not good. Now, if it was good, then yeah, I mean, we talked about the other update the other day, didn't we? The building that's coming out. I mean, we talked about that the other day. What was that building called again? I can never remember what it's called. I will remember once it comes out, but I can't remember what it's called right now. Building come out the other day. That's right, the Synthesis Isle. That's the one. IGG announced Synthesis Isle the other day, and I wasn't overly negative about that. I mean, I did question amazing rewards. I was like, okay, if it's opened at Castle Level 3 and you're saying amazing rewards, okay, I guess we'll have to wait and see what those amazing rewards are. But I was like, hey, this definitely looks interesting, you know? Fending off Death Knight's attacks. I mean, how's this all going to work? I'm really kind of interested to see what IGG comes up with the Synthesis Isle update. Yeah, I mean, it looks really interesting. And as much as I don't feel like a graphical update was something the game really needed, I'm not going to say it's a bad thing. I mean, hey, upgrading graphics on a game is always a good thing. And if they're going to upgrade the graphics, maybe that's going to make more people want to come and play Lords Mobile, and that's good for IGG, right? So, okay, I get that. You're trying to bring it into the modern era. All right, cool. It's a 7-year-old game. You're trying to make it look more modern with a graphic update. Hey, this is the game I play every single day. If you're going to make it look better for me, I'm happy with that. So overall, I'm positive about the upgrade of graphics on Lords Mobile. I'm a little bit concerned about decorations. They haven't said it's going to add any stats or cost anything, so maybe it's not. But hey, look, I'm still kind of like fairly positive about the graphic update, to be fair. And I'm intrigued by Synthesis Isle. Even though when I turned around and saw the update the other day for graphics, I did say they could shove it up their ass. I know, right? But like, it's just that they said major update coming and then it was just graphics. I was like, okay, well, I mean, that's not exciting, is it? Not really, but we don't really need it. The game plays fine and looks great as it is now, so we don't really need... I mean, everything looks good in here. The graphics look great. We don't need an update to the graphics, but I mean, okay. If that's what they want to do, fine. I just would have liked to have seen something quite innovative, you know, something that's going to change things up a bit, keep us on our toes. Like I said, this hasn't been updated in 7 years. This would have been perfect for them to work on, but no, Nothing there. So yeah, graphics is most. It's same. I left this game almost 3 years ago after spending a bunch of money, says Mero Die. A lot of people have done exactly what you did, bro. Downloaded Lords Mobile, spent too much and thought, oh shit, and then realized how much it's going to cost to get to where they want to get, and then they leave. It happens to a lot of people. You go look around the kingdoms and see little level 25 castles at like 100 or 200 million might with pay-to-play heroes. You're like, yep, it happened to them. They got there and they were like, no. You could have bought Red Dead Redemption 2 for $20 during Black Friday or one $20 pack on Lords Mobile. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Mana Chamber to enhance troops like Astrolight for troops. No, I don't think it's going to do that. Because the reason I don't think it's going to be that, my dude, is because this isn't one building you can upgrade. This is a bunch of buildings that are going to be upgraded. Yeah? So this is going to be... This is the update right here. You see how this this war room is up in the air, and there's like a blue diagram of it on the ground. That's because they're displaying the ability to move the buildings around. When you grab the building and move it, it's going to create like an outline of where the building is, and then you can move it around as to where you want it. This might be, now I don't know for certain obviously, but this might be a good example of what the turf is going to look like. Do you know what I mean? Just looking at it. I mean, I doubt it's going to be. I doubt there's going to be an emperor statue inside your turf. I mean, it might be. Who knows? But this could be more of an idea of what your turf's going to be like. You'll be able to put roads down. Look. Just saying. We're just analyzing the photograph right now. But like you see here, there's like roads. Look, which go up and around that building. So you're probably going to be able to decorate your turf with roads. Like this could be the decorations. So like you have the little houses, yeah, little houses and roads. This might be what the turf's gonna look like on the inside. Maybe there's that resource building there, like a wood building there. Is that a wood building right there? I don't know, it looks like an RSS tile. The HP, the hospital and the research building looks similar. I don't know. I know that's the familiar building. It looks similar to what we have now though, doesn't it really? The castles look different. So the castle probably going to be there's going to be an upgrade for the castle. I don't know how many of the buildings are you going to be able to upgrade. But you see this building right here, look, you see that? This purple looking RSS tile that's got like square purple bits on it. Like this looks like this could be one of this could be mana ore. I don't know if it is mana ore, but mana ore might be a new resource to gather on the map maybe. I don't know where you're going to gather it from, but that looks like mana ore, doesn't it? Mana ore or mana crystals. I don't know. I don't know. You see, like you have, maybe this is a clue here. You see you have your anima production building. Maybe that one underneath it is like a mana ore production or mana crystal production. Maybe it's going to be an update like that where you can change. Yo, Zabir, thanks for the super chat. Maybe it's going to be an update like that where you can go over here and you can change these buildings maybe. No, instead of being like anima springs, maybe you can change these to be like mana ore springs or something. No idea, man. No idea. We're all being speculative right now, aren't we? But I mean, we can guess as much as we like, but obviously we don't know until it comes out, guys. We don't know until it comes out. Looks very similar to another mobile game, does it? You can't remember what it's called though. Okay. Roads for the Pagani to drive on. True. Very true. Who cares for turf decorating in a war game? Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. It's crazy. So anyway, guys, yeah, I'm not very happy about this. I don't like the idea of enhancing attributes to your infantry range and cav troops. I really don't know. Because it says two things here, chat. It says two things here. It says use mana ore and mana crystals to upgrade your level 25 buildings and watch them transform into stunning mana buildings. That's the first part. That's the first part. That's just in general. You can turn your level 25 buildings into mana buildings, right? But then the second part says step into the mana chamber. What's that? What's the mana chamber? Is that a new building? Step into the mana chamber to enhance the attributes of your infantry range and cavalry troops and gain an upper hand in rallies. So step into the mana chamber to enhance the attributes of your infantry range and cav troops. So does that mean it's going to increase the actual attack stats of like the attack stats, which are up here? Like the stats? Not that. The boosts? Is it going to increase the boosts of our infantry range cav? Or is it going to do this? Is it going to increase this? Because if it increases that, if it increases the... Well, I don't know what this ain't... Increasing the might don't do shit. Well, increasing the might makes it do more damage. Because it's higher might troops, so it does more damage, and that's how that works. So it makes you do more damage, maybe more speed. That's basically T6 without calling it T6. Arnav's like, bro, 800% mix stats in mix gear. Yeah, no. That's speed gear. Speed gear. You're a big content creator for them. One big update they must do is listen to you guys and collab with you guys. You know, I love this. I love it when people say stuff like this. Guys, can we get some W's in the chat for this guy? I love it when people say stuff like this. You would think they would listen, wouldn't you? But Mero, do you remember when they brought out Guild Expedition? And they brought it out on the Taiwan server first. And I went over there and played it on the Taiwan server before it even hit the main server. And got all the feedback from the players over there on the Taiwan server. I then made a video and said, IGG, listen, I've played it over on the Taiwan server. Like, I've played this on the Taiwan server with loads of people over there on that beta server, and everybody's saying the same thing. It's broken. You need to adjust this. You need to change this. I told IGG everything they needed to do to make that event viable. And what did IGG do? Nothing. They just released it as it was on the Taiwan server, and it was an absolute disaster. I said that's what was going to happen. Nobody listened, and it was a complete disaster. And then they tried to do damage control. Oh, we're going to reduce the healing a little bit. You know, they got their puppet over on their Facebook streams and go, but guys, don't worry, it's really good, really good. By the way, Oracle's a really good healer. You know, like, they got that guy over there talking bullshit, trying to calm everyone down. That didn't work. Nobody liked it. It was absolute shit. They didn't listen. And it's still broken. The point system don't work properly because there's no point even doing anything until the end, because it just matters what you're actually holding at the end. And the healing is still shit. It's fucked. Like, it's just a stupid ass event. Now, Chaos Arena actually does work. It seems like they made relevant changes for Chaos Arena. That's not too bad. It's quite fun to play Chaos Arena. But yeah, no, like, Guild Expedition is still a joke. Like, they haven't fixed it. It's just still unplayable. Guild Expedition, you know what, guys? Guild Expedition comes up, and I shit you not, yeah, I literally pull into the Guild Expedition, I solo 2 forts, and I pull straight back to my home kingdom. And that's my Guild Expedition done. And I've been doing that pretty much. I might have missed 1 or 2 since it come out. And I've almost maxed this hero out. I've almost did it. And I just migrate in, hit 2 forts, and migrate out. I don't give a shit about that event. I ain't playing that event. It's rubbish. So I don't even bother. All I'm interested in is getting this hero finished. And when I finish this hero, I'll never go into Guild Expedition ever again. Because it's just a waste of my time. So yeah, like, it's crazy, but you know, that's they don't listen. They don't listen. Okay. if you're just joining in, welcome to the stream, guys. We're not going off on one. We're being fairly calm, but we're also being fairly kind of critical about this new update that's coming out on Lords Mobile. We're not happy about it at all. This is what's coming out. For those of you that don't know, that are just joining in, this is the update. And we're going to take a look at the poll. Wow. The poll has got 536 votes on the poll so far, and 72% is saying L. Apparently, there's 28% of you that do think this is a good idea. Ugh, must be all the IGG pilots in my stream. Yeah, the poll's going good. 72% L and 28% W. Crazy. So, I just said this a second ago, and I'm going to repeat it because it deserves to be repeated. The next update is going to be building upgrades, as well as other things they've already announced. Use mana ore and mana crystals to upgrade your buildings to transform them into mana buildings. That's the first part. If you do that, you're going to be able to turn them into mana buildings. But then it says there, step into the mana chamber to enhance the attributes of your infantry, range, and cav troops. So, is it referring to every time you upgrade a building to a mana building, it's going to increase your stats? Maybe. Or is it basically saying that you have to maybe upgrade all your buildings to mana buildings to unlock the mana chamber? And then once you get the mana chamber unlocked, you can then put your troops in there and convert them or something to make them have more attributes. Let me tell you something right now, yeah? If what I just said is how that works, if you have to upgrade all your buildings to mana buildings to enable you to unlock the mana chamber, and then all the mana chamber is basically putting your troops in and ultimately turning them into tier 6. I wouldn't be surprised. Do you want to know why I wouldn't be surprised? I wouldn't be surprised because let me ask you guys a question in the chat right now. And I bet loads of you are going to get this correct. Trust me, I know the stream. I know you guys are going to get this correct. Get this. Here's a question for you. Here's a question for you. Ready, guys? The question is, I'm asking you guys in chat, who has been unlocking tier 5 lately? Come on, think about it. What type of players have been unlocking tier 5 lately? I want to see some correct answers in the chat, and I know you guys know the answer. What type of Lords Mobile players have been opening up tier 5 lately? That's the correct answer. I just grabbed one. I don't know who said it. Oh, you said it. GG's. This is the correct answer. There's the correct answer. Yeah, I know a lot of you got the right answer. Yeah. A lot of you got the right answer. Free to play. We're seeing a lot more of it lately, aren't we? I'm hearing a lot more of it. I'm seeing a lot more of it in Kingdom. A lot more free to play players are unlocking tier 5 right now. And generally speaking, when free to play catches up in any kind of fashion in this game and narrow that gap just even a smidge, IGG tend to do something about it and widen the gap even further. So this isn't even about medium spend or heavy spend catching up with whales, you know. This is about free to play starting to get more of a level footing when it comes to their troop comps. Being able, I'm telling you, having tier 5 in your castle adds a shit ton of defense. It's insane. Just having like 700 to a million inside your 700,000 to a million tier 5 of each troop inside your castle adds a phenomenal amount of defense for you taking hits. So yeah, no, I this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. So free to play has been getting tier 5 open lately, so it isn't really much of a surprise that they're doing this. Again, we are speculating. We don't really know what this update's going to bring. We don't know if it's just going to be some buildings that you upgrade and get a bit of stats from, or if it's going to be like literally T6, putting your troops in the mana chamber and enhancing their attributes. Do you think the mana chamber will be similar to Lunar Foundry? Maybe. I honestly don't know. Like, there's some other games, the way they do it in some other games is with some other games, you click on like more modern games compared to Lords Mobile. You open up a higher tier of troops, and then you have the ability to, rather than train those higher tier troops, you can convert the previous tier up to the higher tier. So a lot of games do stuff like that. You don't normally have to pay for that feature. You normally just have that free in most games. Yeah. Obviously, this is not most games. This is Lords Mobile, so nothing's free. They haven't actually used the terminology T6. It won't be called Tier 6. No, I don't think T6 will... I think they realise it won't go down very well in the community if they come out with T6. Oh, they're doing this. Okay. I'm going to pull over here. Can I scout this? What's it got in it? Oh, I'll save myself for the final one then. Yeah, I don't think they're going to call it T6 because I think they at least realise that the community will lose their mind if they bring out something called T6. But I feel like this is a way of dressing up T6 without actually calling it T6. Enhanced T5, yeah. Yeah. You know what, guys? I don't like the sound of it. I'm not overly excited by it. I would have liked to see something a bit more different. I was talking earlier about stat changes in the, or I was talking earlier about updating this, and I even spoke about doing the VIP store. Gave you a couple of different options. Can I ask you another question, chat? And just answer this question with yes or no in the chat. Would you have preferred it if IGG came out with an update for more guild activities like guild buildings and guild research, where you have to actually where you actually have to do research together as a guild by donating resources, gems or whatever, to do like a gem research, like a guild research for your actual guild, and then like guild buildings. So if you put down like a guild resource building, and it basically creates like an area where gathering is faster, another like armory or something, so that if you basically like are doing any battling in this particular area, increases your stats kind of stuff. So like a situational thing, but like more guild activities, guild buildings, guild barracks, like just guild stuff, more guild, and then new events based on that guild activity. Yeah, like, we'll call the yes, 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 no, yes, yeah, yes, no, yes, 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 no, yes, yeah. I mean, the yeses are outweighing the no's for sure. I'm not talking about adding loads of events. I know there's already loads of events already, but I mean, like, let's face it, Guild Expedition could be done with canning, because that's absolute shit. That's not even an event for me. I don't even play it. I go in, hit 2 forts and pull out. Like, Guild Expedition can be just thrown away. Nobody cares about that. It's rubbish. Replace it with a good event, you know? Anyway. I'm just saying it's another option they could have looked at. They could have looked at that, couldn't they? The only reason they brought out Guild Expedition was because other games like Era of Conquest came out that were basically like games where it was kind of land-based, where you had to occupy a certain territory and stuff. Now, Era of Conquest done a really good job of doing it, and it was the actual main feature of the game, and IGG basically took the idea, copied it, and made Guild Expedition. I know, because I played Era of Conquest. It's just, for me, I didn't enjoy Era of Conquest because I don't like that type of gameplay. Because you're always having to log on constantly to fight back on the territory that's being taken away from you. A bit like what Guild Expedition's like. You take all the territory, you go offline, somebody else takes it all. That's what Era of Conquest is like. But in Era of Conquest, it's the main feature of the game, so you have to literally be online all the fucking time to play it. And that's why I was like, oh no, I can't play this. So I stopped playing Era of Conquest. But yeah, Lords Mobile saw that brand new game come out, and they were like, oh, that's not a bad idea. Let's go make an event doing that. And they just basically copy and pasted it and made their own version of it. And done a bad job of it too. That's literally what happened. Anyway, I can't go on anymore. You know what? Let's just wait and see what happens when the update comes out. We'll take a look at it when it's actually released. Have a full analysis of it. look at any costs involved, look at what you actually get for doing the things, and then we can make a fully informed decision. One thing's for certain, with the announcement, 71% of the stream is saying L and 29 think it's a W. So a third of you in the chat think it's an actual W, this event, which is interesting. Okay. And 70% are saying no, it's an L. So it's interesting how we have not a 50-50 split, but it's definitely leaning more towards L than W. But yeah, no, I'm surprised. W stands for win. L stands for loss. Like fail. How does this event work? How does Darkness Crusade work? Okay, let's talk about something else for the finish here. Just to finish off, we'll talk about something different. How does this Darkness Crusade work? Yeah, it's quite simple. So basically what you do is you go into this thing up here and you choose one. Oh my god, they chose level 10. Oh no. Okay. This is not good. So basically, yeah. Shit, they chose level 10. There's an issue with level 10. I'll tell you in a second. You do that and basically all these dark nests turn up. And then what happens is you have to click on them and rally them. The only caveat is you only get, as a player, one rally. You can't hit multiple dark nests. You have one rally. So you have to have multiple rally leads to be able to hit these dark nests. Okay. Once you've actually defeated all the green ones, and you have to hit them each, you have to hit them twice, right? This purple one's going to come unshielded. It's a 1.1 billion dark nest. And if I scout it, you can see here, it's got 23 million tier 5 inside it. Yeah, it's a shit ton. Now, the issue with doing it on level 10 is a couple of things. Number one, this dark nest acts like an online player and actively counters your march with its formation. It takes multiple rallies to destroy it, and on level 10 it also heals as well. If you take too long, it heals back to 100%. So you need to save a few strong rally leads to smack this at the end, which is why I'm hovering over here. I wouldn't class myself as a strong rally lead, but I mean, you know, I'm the darkness lead, so yeah, that's basically how that works. How many of y'all quitting? I'm not gonna quit like off the back of the announcement. Like, I'm not exactly thrilled by this new announcement that IGG's made, but I want to see it in action and see what is involved before I ever made any decisions. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna quit off the back of a building upgrade thing. It ain't gonna happen. Not a building upgrade thing. But I want to see what's involved, because it says you need mana ore and mana crystals. Why do you need two different resources? Mana ore and mana crystals. To me, that sounds like mana crystals to upgrade it and mana ore as a consumable resource. I think there's a new consumable resource coming. I don't know, man. I'm just theorizing, but I think they're going to do another resource. I think it's going to be another non-tradable resource like Lunite. Mana crystals, mana ore. I got a feeling it's going to be something you can only get inside your turf or packs, and I don't think it's going to be tradable. Oh man, I'm pretty certain that's what it's going to be. I don't know. If I'm right, you need to remember what I just said. I've got a feeling they're going to bring out another resource that's going to be non-tradable that you can only get through self-generation inside your turf in small amounts and packs. I've got a feeling that's what it's going to be. Because IGG, I think, have realized for a very long time they lose a lot of money on the RSS trade market. People buying banks. They can't ban everybody for buying banks because otherwise they'd have no players left. But what they can do is introduce new features that require you to use resource that you can't trade. And you can't buy, and obviously you can get it inside here. But in fact, you can't even get Lunite for gems. No, you can't. Yeah, see? This is why you got to understand. Oh, man. This is why they brought Lunite out, guys. Come on. We know this. Why do you think Lunite is not available to get with gems? Why do you think Lunite's not available to get with gems? Why do you think Lunite's not available to get with gems? Why do you think Lunite's not available to trade with players? You could trade every other resource. Why can't you trade Lunite? It's to counter the black market of RSS dealers. They can't stop that because, like I said, they'd lose all their players. But they can add new mechanics in that require you to use resources that you can't get from trading with dealers. You have to either buy the packs or do the self-generation farming inside, like the Mirage, for example. Mirage was a pretty good update. That was pretty good. But yeah, they're not stupid, man. And I've got a feeling they know how much money they've made off of Lunite. They've probably made a shit ton off Lunite because everybody needs it, right, to play. And I bet they thought, you know what? Let's go ahead and add another resource. But they don't want to do it as T6 because people will lose their fucking mind. And they'll lose so many players if they put it in as T6. So they're sugarcoating it under this mana building, enhanced T5. It's not T6, it's enhanced tier 5. Very clever. Very clever. But I can see straight through it. I can see through your Genjutsu. Like, your illusion has been revealed. I know exactly what this is. It's T6 without the T6 name. It's enhanced T5. It's very clever. It's very clever when you think about it. Very, very clever of them. Because anybody that's like, oh, this is stupid, it's T6. It's not T6. No wonder why they called it a major update. Yeah, exactly. I mean, don't get me wrong, updating the graphics and the way they're going to be updating the graphics is still a major update, but nothing ever comes for free with IGG. That's a big update. Trust me, updating the game like that, it's going to cost them shit tons of money to upgrade the game like that. That's a lot of investment for them to do that. So they need to get their money back somehow. And this would be a perfect way for them to generate a shit ton of cash. Make it so that everybody that goes to war wants to use enhanced tier 5. And to do that, you're going to need a special resource that you can't harvest. You can't trade with a dealer. You got to buy it in packs. I think I'm right. We'll find out if I'm right, but I think I'm right. I think that's exactly what it is. If I had to guess, that's what I think it is. I might be wrong, but that's what I think. That's what I think. Prince, when is this update coming? December. This month, apparently. Hold on to your britches, guys. We're in for a ride. I think it's this month at some point. We're getting it for Christmas. Unless there's any delays, I think we're getting this for Christmas. Oh, dear. Going to be a fun one, guys. Going to be a fun one. Prince, rather conveniently, I quit this garbage game just 2 days after Legend of Mushroom came out. Sold my Lord's account and went over to Legend of Mushroom exclusively. GG's, bro. I saved you. I've actually quit Legend of Mushroom. I know. I have, though. I actually quit. I really enjoyed the game. And it was fun. And I really enjoyed it. I haven't got nothing bad to say about that game. It's a good game. A little bit rinse and repeat with the events. But, I mean, a lot of mobile games are like that anyway. But yeah, no, the game was fun and I enjoyed Legend of Mushroom. But yeah, no, unfortunately, my days of Legend of Mushroom, I decided to have come to an end. So, yeah, it's a shame. 'Tis a shame. But it is what it is. What are the rewards for this? This takes bloody ages to do, by the way. And you get one Astrolite chest. 30 of that. And then a sprinkle of this other stuff. You don't get a lot of stuff. The rewards are shit. Like, they're not very good. What made me quit Legend of Mushroom? Honest answer. I've always been honest with you guys, so I'm going to give you honest answer. Honest answer. What's the best way to give you the honest answer? The truth is the player base died. Okay. Because after a few months, people got fed up with the rinse and repeat. So the interaction on the channel dropped significantly after 3-4 months. Because loads of people quit the game. Not just my guild or my server, but across all their servers, loads of people quit. They ended up having to merge servers after just 4 or 5 months of the game because all the servers were empty because loads of people would quit. And the reason why people quit was because they got fed up with the constant rinse and repeat. Every week something new come out and it was better than the week before and you had to spend the money to get the thing and it was just It was always an RNG event, and it was just always kind of annoying having that every week or two. And I think in the end, people just got fed up with that, and that's why they left. I stuck with it because not only was I sponsored by Aptoid to do it, but I was also a official creator for the game. The Legend of Mushroom developer done more to help me with my content on Legend of Mushroom in the 7-8 months that I played Legend of Mushroom than IGG's done in 7 years of me playing Lords Mobile. They were really nice developers over there at Legend of Mushroom, and we had a Discord area where we could ask for help and stuff, and it was always and there was a personal member of staff from the developers at Legend of Mushroom that was always available in DMs to be able to help me with anything. So yeah, absolutely lovely people over there at Legend of Mushroom. But unfortunately, the game suffered a little bit from imagination and to keep players interested enough. I think a lot of people got bored with the game, unfortunately, which was a real shame because I was hoping Legend of Mushroom would really take off. And it did for a while, but yeah, I know I started seeing a bit of a decline in the interest on the channel. And I just ultimately felt like it was naturally time to move on. I felt like I was beating a dead horse a little bit after 7-8 months of doing Legend of Mushroom. But nothing real bad to say about the game. It just died a natural death as far as I'm concerned. There is still a lot of people that still do play it and enjoy it, but for me, my time came to an end on it. It's a little bit too repetitive for me. The marriage thing was fun. Yeah, it was. It's a very good game, but very heavy, not heavy pay to win, but pay to win. Like you do that free to play, you'll have fun, but you'll get smashed and stomped on by someone that's buying things. So yeah, it's normal for a mobile game, obviously, but I just kind of got bored of it and I want to move on and do other things. I think the last couple of videos I put up didn't do very well. I think I barely hit 1,000 views on the last Legend of Mushroom video I posted. So yeah, I mean, that was the final nail in the coffin. I was like, okay, nobody wants to watch the content, so I'm just going to stop doing it. In the first few months, there was tens of thousands of people watching the videos. In fact, Legend of Mushroom, I think I've got one video that's got like 130,000 views on it. Like, it was really popular in the first few months, but then quickly died. And time to move on, you know? I didn't have that much in it, to be honest with you. I did have some money spent on the game, but not enough to make me want to, you know, stay there permanently. I'd rather just stop and just move on. You wanted to quit Legend of Mushroom after the second server merges because we got merged with 4 servers that didn't speak English. Their families merged together and mine got no new strong players. Wow. Yeah, we had a merge in our server and everybody in my guild, for the most part, left and went to the other guild as well. And I was like, oh, wow, that was cool. I could have gone as well, maybe, but I was like, nah, I'm kind of done at this point. It was fun, though. I enjoyed it. And, you know, if you want something to do while you're sitting on the toilet taking a shit, I'd recommend it, you know. You can just sit there and just, you know, play your mushroom game for a little bit. The dailies only take you about 20 minutes to do, not even that. So, yeah, it's a fun game. I used to play it when I was on the toilet taking a poo. Yeah, you know, just something to do for 10 minutes, you know. But yeah, there you go. Sorry. To TMI. I'm just... Sorry, a bit too much information. I'm just talking... See, like, I'm so calm now. I'm just chatting like I normally chat. Oh, dear. Yo, guys, can we please kill the last dark nest? Oh, my goodness. We bouncing off this dark... Research just bounced off this dark nest, dude. With full mythic gear. This dude just bounced off this dark nest. What the... What is in there, bro? Full mythic research gear and he just range gear and he just bounced off this thing. There's 8 million tier 5 in there. What the shit? Oh, guys, I don't want to hit it because you guys are going to need me to hit this, I would imagine, because this thing is loaded. Oh man, you know what? I blame them for picking the level 10 one. The level 10 one's no joke. I'm not even joking, guys. The level 10 Darkness Crusade is no joke. How many of you guys think level 10 is just a piece of piss? Like, are there any? Because you need to have a guild full of like. I mean, if you're a guild that's full of rally leads, then I guess it's not a big issue. But yeah, see, like if you're in a guild full of the rally leads, then I mean, yeah, you're gonna be like, oh, it's easy. But like, if it's not. Uno Mass is gonna have. Why has this guy only got a 2 mil rally? Why has he only got a 2 mil rally? Is that even put? Oh wait, he's got what? It's part of the event. What? It reduces your rally size? No way. It's a rule. No way. Where does it say that? 8% reduction. That's bullshit. You can click on them to check. What? Click on the darkness. Where does it say that? Top right corner. What? What do you mean top right corner? There's nothing in the top right corner. Oh, the page event. Oh. When attacking a Vanguard Darkness, the rally's army's losses must be less than 80% of the Darkness losses to... Oh my goodness. So even if you beat it, even if you beat the Darkness and kill it, your losses must be less than 80% of the Darkness losses to win. After a Vanguard Darkness is defeated, the Darkness army will grow stronger. Rally captains can only deploy 80% of their max coalition army size. Who chose this one? Who chose level 10? Like, what the actual F, man? Who chose this shit? Okay. This is bull, man. While we're waiting, should we do our next faith upgrade? I mean, we did it the other day, didn't we? 51%. We can actually go up a little bit more today because I got to... Oh, 54. Are we doing level 7 faith number 2 today? Are we doing this today? We did it the other day. We got this one done the other day. We done the level 7 faith here. Look, I did it. Level 7. I did it with a 51% the other day. Are we doing our next upgrade today? Is today the day we do the second faith? I mean, we're here. We got the 170. We got the 175. 54%. $200 for 0.5% HP is not worth it. It's not 0.5, bro. It's 1.5. And it's not about 1.5. It's about we need to get these leveled up. So, I mean... If we don't get it, then we just come back with another 175 and try again another day, you know what I mean? I mean, we did the other one the other day. We got this to level 7. We were super lucky. So we already gained a bit of Astrolite back, but... I mean, end of the day, I don't particularly want to go to full 323 and do it. I'd rather gamble it. 54%. No, I'm not doing 7%. That's asking for trouble. Yeah, I can always try. Okay. Well, there you go. We're not getting that today. Oh, well. Alright, this is dead. Let's go. It is what it is. Don't worry about it. The game be like that sometimes. The game be like that. Salute to the Astrolite, guys. Bye. It is what it is. You know, eventually we're going to get the champ gear upgraded, but not today. Not today. 54% failed. Oh, well. Minus 175 bucks. Not really. Oh my goodness gracious. What the fuck was that? Damn. In front. Alright, someone's going cav by looks of it. It's not £100 down the drain. Do you want me to tell you why it's not 100? No, the face changes. But you know what? I'll tell you why it's not £100 down the drain. It's not £100 down the drain because yesterday I came in here and spent 10 bucks and got these 200 Astrolite chests. And I opened up these 200 Astrolite chests and I got 86 Astrolite out of the 200 chests. 86 of my Astrolite came from those 200 out of that $10 thing yesterday. So it's not 170 bucks. It's like probably less than 40. because I wasn't really buying Astrolite packs. It was just a few $5 packs, a couple of 10s here and there. It wasn't a lot. I got lucky on the Brilliant Astrolite chest, so is what it is. Just didn't get lucky with the roll. Oh well. Maybe next time. Maybe next time, guys. Maybe next time. It's okay. You win some, you lose some. That's just the way it goes. All right, let's see. Look, this percentage is going to go back up. How long is this darkness rally? Okay. What's he doing? Cav. I bet it changes to range. I'll go next. What am I setting? Am I setting infantry or am I setting cav? Alright, it goes lobster. I bet this thing counters him again. 93. Oh no, he burned it. GG's, bro. We need to go cav again. Cav. I'm gonna do a minute rally. Minute rally. Cav. Full tier 5. There you go. Cav. Oh, we're gonna go range phalanx. Yeah, we're gonna go range phalanx because apparently that's better. Oh shit, I'm not jeweled for this. I've only got a minute. Fuck. Oh, I got none of my gear on either. Hang on. That'll have to do. 24 seconds. I'm gonna put the gear on now. That'll do. I ain't got no fury, but whatever. I forgot to get fury. Yeah. That pretty much wiped out all the cav though, didn't it? Took it an infantry wedge. That messed it up. Well, the cav's almost gone. If I'd have got in fury, I'd have wiped all the cav out. I didn't get fury. I forgot my fury. My bad. It's quite a lot of stats I missed out on that I have a fury on, but whatever. Okay, that's full. Yeah, I didn't have fury on. If I'd have had fury on, it would have been way better. We would have wiped out all that infantry if I'd have had fury, or most of it, but it would have been higher than that. We probably would have done like 3 mil. A bit more than 3 mil maybe. Just feels like he doesn't love the game anymore. Oh, me? Nah, bro, I do enjoy the game a lot. I just get pissed off when IGG just keep milking the community. Oh god. Was that cav? Okay, it's 400,000 cav left. Infantry left. Just range blast it now. Wait, it's in wedge. It's in infantry wedge. So you're going to want to send an infantry blast out. You're going to need to do an infantry blast. What is this? Range, no buffers. Okay, yeah, that might work. That might work. That might work. If you can get past the 400,000 tier 5 infus in there. These darkness are lethal, I'm telling you. And if that heals any infantry, you're going to get cooked. It's a 38% right now. If that percentage goes up, that means more infantries come back. They do heal. These dark nests heal, mate. If you leave that too long, it heals. It's not healing that time. Well, it won't. It doesn't heal. It healed last time we did this. It doesn't heal this time, though. Oh, okay. Ooh, that done good. He got through some of the imp. It's still gonna. You can't get through all the imp. There'll still be some left. Oh no, it's all range left. An infantry rally will finish it. Imp. Let's go. That was really good from. Good rally from Ford there. Yeah, look at another range set. Woo! Look at that range set, peeps. Damn. That's a nice range set, dude. Very nice. Changes set up next each round. Oh, does it? Okay, yeah, I hated the healing thing. The healing thing was hell annoying. It's not swapping formation and it's not healing. That's handy. Oh, this infantry rally should finish it off, shouldn't it? Let's go. There we go. Let's rally it and walking in now. No. Here it comes. Prince doubted us. I did doubt you. I didn't think we were going to kill this. I thought it was a healing one. But no, GG's, guys. Well done. That's dead. There we go. GG's, guys. Oh my god, who started another one? Oh my goodness. Somebody pressed the button immediately and started another one. Yo, that thing's got a shit ton of infantry in it. Oh, you don't need me for that. You might also let me rally one of these other ones. You guys can kill that. I'll go for one of these green ones that look pretty tough. Let's take a look. Ooh, they see these mixed ones. Ooh, look at that one. 9 million tier 5. Yikes. This one's quite strong. Down the bottom there. Do you know the trick of keep respawning it till you get a good round? No. What round have we got this time then? When attacking the Vanguard Darkness, Rally's army loses must be... Okay. Army grows stronger. Oh, there's no healing on this one either then, right? Alright. Let me have a look at that last couple over here. 8 mil tier 5. Another 9 mil tier 5 over there. I've got that one up there. And that one down the bottom here are kind of tough. Hey Prince, I haven't watched you for months. How are you doing once again? Any updates on your 11k progress? Yeah. Yeah, I finished it. There you go. Dark Magister. Woo, let's go. Awesome. Abandon the current one and start a new one. Oh, is that how you do it? You abandon it and start a new one. Don't you lose one of your goes? You only get 3 goes though, so if you abandon, does it use up one of your turns? One of your spawn things? You don't? Okay, well they're doing it now anyway, so there's no need to cancel it. Alright, we've got 4 rallies up. They're all full. This one's not. Alright. Okay. Gonna need more than 4. 1, 2. Oh wait, you can't do more than 4 at the same time. Never mind. I might hit this one down the bottom for them. I don't think they need me for this one up the top there. This one's easy. It's full of imp. Let's see if Becca can knock this one. What's your gear looking like, Becca? Okay. It's not bad. Hopefully you get it in cav front. There goes Warwick. Ooh. Nice infantry set, dude. That should pop. Yeah, 1 out of 2. Nice. And then this one. Doing pretty good here. See if Becca's range can take that down to 2 out of 2. Down to 1 out of 2, sorry. Yeah, nice. Becca did that one. Here comes SAS Disturbed. And Mad Mardigan. Infantry. And infantry. Both getting the wins. Nice. Cool. That's good. I'm going to go and hit one of these down the bottom here. What one are you going for? You're going for that one. I'm going to hit this one down here. Let me chuck a scout in. Yeah, 9 mil. I'm going to send an infantry blast out. No, I'm not. I'm going to do a cav. I can't be asked to change my leader. Cav, let's go. Oh, this time I'm going to get Fury though. What's my cav hitting at these days? Let's take a look at this. Fully jeweled. Let's take a look. 1440 plus 3888. So it's like what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1840. 1840. Yeah, 1840. That's what I'm at right now. Why don't you use trapping accessories? Because I like monkey necklaces. I ain't got to rejewel them. They're all jeweled purely for cavalry. Look, cav attack, Garg jewel, CR assault jewel. It's all cav. Whereas these have got different jewels in. I have to keep rejeweling all the time to do it. So rather than rejewel, I'll use the monkey necklaces. Oh fuck, I'm walking. That's okay. Am I full? I am full. And boom. There you go. Range phalanx. It countered me. I got countered by 9.1 million tier 5. But we pushed through. Pretty good stuff. Alright. Great video, bro, from Hearty. Thank you. I don't know if I'm going to play God of War tonight, guys. It's getting... Time's getting on. I was going to do God of War tonight. I'm sitting there chilling playing Lords. I was going to play First Descendant Season 2 today, but I heard there's loads of server issues. People getting kicked off the server and stuff. And I was like, fuck that. I can't be arsed. I'll play it another day. PoE 2 comes out tomorrow. I've got my schedule all out the way. My schedule's all gone... my schedule's just gone... My schedule's just gone to shit. I need to finish God of War Ragnarok. I'm getting close to the end and I really want to finish it. PoE 2 comes out tomorrow. I really want to play that. So here's the thing. PoE 2 doesn't come out for me in the UK and until 7 PM. I want to sit and hang out and play Lords. Here's the thing, right? PoE 2 is not available until 7 PM for me tomorrow night. So I've got all day tomorrow. So I might go ahead and just play God of War tomorrow morning, start an early stream up and play it all afternoon and complete it. PoE 2 looks amazing, dude. Path of Exile, it's going to be the best action ARPG ever. It's going to raise the bar. It's going to be so good. I can't wait. Do you guys want to see the trailer for it? I'll bring it up and show you if you want to see it. It looks phenomenal. I hope some of you guys can pop in and come and support and stuff and hang out while I'm playing it. It's going to be amazing. I'm so looking forward to it. There's a stat video between Monkey Necklace and Faith in Oleg's channel. Listen, I don't really want to go and see anything over on Oleg's channel, dude. I mean, if I need to know how to use bots when I'm rallying, I might go over and check it out, but I don't really need to go look anything up over there. Listen, there's nothing wrong with using... If anybody tells you there's an issue using monkey necklaces, they're talking out of their rectum. Like, seriously, there's nothing wrong with using monkey necklaces in your set, all right? Look, it's just... Trust me. It's fine. You know, I'm telling you now, it's fine. If you go over and take a look at the Faith, right? The Faith has 21% attack. It has 14% army attack. That's a total of 35% attack. 35, okay? And then you get 35 HP. Now, if you look at the gorilla thing, okay, it's 35% attack, so you get exactly the same amount of attack, but it's 14% HP. Yeah, I know. You lose about 20% HP per accessory, which means over the course of the cavalry blast using 3 monkey necklaces versus 3 faiths, it's about 60% HP you actually lose using monkey necklaces over the faiths. I understand that, right? You don't need a whole video to kind of like discuss this. It's pretty straightforward. You just got to look at it and you can see that, yeah, using faiths, I would have the same amount of attack. I'd have a bit more HP. The reason why I used the monkey necklaces, even though they have less HP than the faiths, is because if I send a cavalry blast at someone, right, having that bit of extra HP might allow me to do a very small, and it is small, amount of extra damage. If I get capped wearing mythic monkey necklaces, astrolighted up, trust me, I'm going to get capped in faiths. Ain't going to make that much of a difference. Honestly, the difference is minuscule. If I'm getting capped with monkey necklaces, trust me, I was getting capped with faiths. So it's really not a big deal. And it's the purpose of doing it is so I haven't got to keep redueling every time I want to do a cav blast. Because if you imagine, I've got to say, for example, I'm going to use this Valor, because the Valor is the same as a Faith if you're going to use it for a cav blast. It's got the same stats, right? If I was going to do a Valor and 2 Faiths in my cav blast, I'd have to take out that infantry jewel, that range jewel, and that infantry jewel, and maybe even a couple of those champion jewels to put extra jewels in for the cavalry attack, right? And that's going to cost me 4, 8, 12, 16, nearly 20,000 gems just to rejewel those 3 faiths for a cav blast. And now let's say I want to go back and do mix. It's going to cost me another 20,000 gems just to switch the jewels back. So we're talking like 40,000 gems for a change around just to do 1 cav blast and then go back to mix. And that shit adds up when you're doing it all the time. And so by having 3 monkey necklaces, okay, I lose a little bit of HP, not the end of the world, and I don't have to rejewel ever when I do my cav blast. I just have to go up here and switch to my monkey necklaces and I'm ready to go. It's a no-brainer. So yeah, that's why we use the monkey necklaces. It just makes things a lot more quality of life. You know, it's kind of the same reason why people use the Eon Axe instead of the Champion Edge. The Champion Edge is the best cavalry main hand in the game. No one will disagree with me on that. It is the best, most highest stat. As far as attack stat goes, it's the best attacking cavalry main hand in Lords Mobile. But people use the Axe. It's got a little bit less attack. It's got some HP, which is nice, but it's not got as much stats as this thing. And they use it because it becomes a pure cavalry piece and they don't have to rejewel their main hand every single time. So it's all about having as little gear as possible to rejewel when you're switching between spears and main blasts. That's why we use a lot of that gear. So yeah, like hopefully that explains why. Have you unlocked your portrait in pinball? No. And the reason I haven't done it is because have you seen how much they cost, dude? To get one, wait, that's not even the right one. To get one of these so I can go down and get my Ashen Queen portrait, it's 3,000 of these things. 3,000 for one. No, absolutely not. And bearing in mind, to unlock that, I need how many? I need 16 to unlock it. So it would be 16 times 3. 1,000. If you think I'm going into Pinball Palooza to get 48,000 of those items to come in and get this stupid avatar unlocked, you got no, dude. 48,000. Yeah, if you, yeah, what, $200 for an avatar? No, I'm good, man. I'll pass. That's a hard pass, dude. That's a very hard pass. No thanks. That's crazy. Oof. Oh god, hell no. Yeah, no. As always, the leader skins are well overpriced for what they are. It's stupid. Although saying that, and I hate to admit this, unless somebody goes along and blasts past me, I think I'm in first place in here. You know what? It's just kind of typical that I go first place in here, right? And the time that I do it, I have this leader skin in here. Man, I'm gonna be going around the kingdom looking like Johnny Bravo. Like that depends, unless I mean, you know what these events are like. I'm half expecting someone to go past me on the last second. That's normally how it goes, right? But if nobody does go past me and I stay in first place, I'm gonna be getting the Johnny. Well, I might be getting it. It depends, because you don't get it just by coming first. You have to go in here and get all these boxes as well. I've got enough to get 3 of those, which is not enough to unlock this thing. So probably not, even if you got first place. It's crazy, isn't it? Imagine IGG giving you an event where even if you come first, you don't get the prize. You have to go and use all the little silver discs to go and get all the other chest ones as well. It's a typical IGG strategy, isn't it? It's KVK this weekend. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, I'm going to be playing PoE 2 all weekend. I mean, I'm going to be playing PoE 2 tomorrow night, live on stream. And I'm going to be playing it all weekend. But I mean, I will try and make some time Saturday night. Is that Saturday night or Sunday night? Wait, what? It is Saturday night. Okay, I'll try and make some time Saturday night. That's a really good time for me. I'll try and make some time Saturday night to do a Lord's Mobile stream so we can have a KVK stream. I've not done KVK stream for a while. So yeah, we'll try and do that. If possible. Hopefully it's a good KVK. We'll try and get that done. So yeah, KVK stream on Saturday evening. We'll try and do that. Tomorrow, it's going to be God of War. It has to be God of War. I need to finish the game tomorrow. I think I'm like 3/4 of the way through. So I'm gonna get a fairly early night's sleep tonight. I'm gonna wake up early and I'm gonna start playing God of War 2 tomorrow. And then tomorrow night at 7 PM, when PoE 2 is available, I'm gonna start playing PoE 2. And I think I'm gonna have Morbid and Temp on the call on Discord, live in the chat with me here. Because I think me and the boys are all teaming up to go and play PoE 2 together. So that should be fun. I'm really looking forward to that. So yeah, we'll have them in there as well. That should be fun. Be nice. I haven't done a stream with the boys in the stream for a while. So that should be good. Looking forward to that. Definitely looking forward to that. Guild Expeditions in 4 days. Oh no, really? How do you know that? I'm not looking forward to that. I don't like the Guild Expedition. Guild Expedition sucks. Oh, by the way, I got 2 bags on the Tycoon earlier. I know. Crazy, right? I got 2 bags on the Tycoon earlier. It's kind of nice. Oh, I need to go and show. What is this? I got some of this to do. Hold on a minute. What is this in here? I got 50. Click on this. What's that do? Man, I hate... Oh, I remember this. Oh, here we go. It's another event that I've got to try and do on Lord's Mobile PC version where it doesn't load. I get 1 chest at 50. Oh, it's already lagging out. You know what? The Lord's Mobile PC version hates these events. They really don't like them. Come on. I've already clicked it. Let's go for 30 of that weird looking astrolite. The extraordinary chest too. That'd be cool. I have clicked it. I clicked it, like, there it is. When you're on the PC version of Lord's Mobile, it does not like these these pay-to-play events. You go in here and the game immediately lags to the point of no return. It's actually kind of insane. I can't get off the screen. I'm hitting yes. Click, 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 click. Nothing. Let's just click one of these and see what happens. I've clicked this little diamond square in the middle about 500 times and it's just not doing nothing. Come on, game. You got no problems with a PC version of Lords. Well, I don't know why this does this to me, but this has been doing it to me forever. And trust me, it's not my PC. My PC is very good. It's definitely not the PC. I don't know why it does it. It's weird. It doesn't mess up on my phone. It messes up on the computer. It's weird. It lags out to the point where I can't click on anything. So annoying. All right, anyway. Maybe your internet. Yeah, maybe it's my internet. Maybe I need to go and check out my 1000 gigabyte download internet and my 120 megabyte up internet. Yeah, you're right. Could be that. Actually could be that. Happens for you as well. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's weird. 8%. Borg fouled to finish it. What's it got left? Oh, just some range. That's done. All right, peeps. I'm out of here. That will do for today. We've done a little bit of a chat on this new update. You know, just finishing off here. New update is on the way. There could be some more things announced by the time this thing drops. But either way, there's a bunch of stuff to this update. A couple of things are interesting, but the bit I'm more worried about is this mana buildings thing. I mean, this is definitely something that we didn't need in the game. There's so many other things they could have done to make the game more interesting, but they have decided to go down the route of more stats, more money, which is kind of no surprise really with IGG, right? Because that's kind of all they really care about. So I guess we're just going to have to wait and see what this update brings as far as like, is it going to be awfully bad or whatnot? We don't really know until it drops, right? But the first impressions, unfortunate, and it is unfortunate because I'd much rather be positive about it, but the first impressions of this new update, unfortunately, are not very good. Guys, that's all I got for you for this evening. I will be back tomorrow, and I will be playing God of War Ragnarok tomorrow, and I will be playing PoE 2 tomorrow as well, because it launches tomorrow. Did you guys want to see the trailer for it? I didn't even know. Like, for the peeps that are here still, do you want to watch the trailer for it to see what I'm going to be playing? If you can go and check it out yourself if you want to go take a look, or I can bring it up. It's up to you. Let's have a look. I'd rather find you a gameplay trailer. Yeah, I'll show you the trailer quickly. Give me 2 secs to just sort it out. It won't be a second. There we go. All right, this is the game I'm going to be playing from tomorrow, and it's called PoE 2. I don't know if any of you guys played PoE 1. Oh, thanks for the sub, appreciate it. But this is PoE 2, so yeah. Why not create another channel for variety streams and leave this channel for only Lords? Grinding another game might be better. No, not really. Thanks, but no, not really. Yeah, no. So I'm gonna be playing this from tomorrow. Check it out.
Existence is a thing of beauty, precious, but impermanent. Life and death are mortal enemies, and yet bound to one another. The continuation of life must be protected at all costs. Some have said, my methods are brutal. To this, I say, there can be no salvation without sacrifice.
Yo, why spiders though? Seriously. That's the talent tree. So cool.
We are faced with the end, and I will do what I must.
That's the new endgame mode, all the maps.
Those who obsess with death, let them soon be acquainted with it.
Man, that game looks so good. Oh my god. Looks so good. Okay, yeah, that's happening tomorrow. That's happening tomorrow. I can't wait. I'm super excited about this, guys. I have to say, I've been waiting for this game for a while. Like, PoE 1 was really good. I actually streamed PoE 1 and done a full playthrough on it. It was really good. I think I done a Gladiator Lacerate build when I done PoE 1 and I loved every second of it. It was awesome. I came into PoE quite late. It was already out for like 10 years by the time I played it. So yeah, it was kind of crazy. But yeah, this right here is going to be the next gen of action RPGs. PoE 2 is going to set the bar. Diablo 4 is done when this comes out. It's Diablo 4 will be a distant memory. And it's a shame. I like Diablo 4. It's just Diablo 4's got no end game. It's yeah, you know, it is what it is. Diablo 4 is more for casuals, and it's got no end game to it. It's you know, unfortunate. But PoE 2 is going to be a completely different animal, and the graphics look insane. The gameplay mechanics look on another level. Let me just also mention, guys, and this is a real important one, PoE 2 is free to play. Yes, guys, you heard me correct. It is a free to play game, just like PoE 1 was a free to play game. It's not free to play tomorrow if you want to play tomorrow, because it's early access, so it's 30 quid or 30 bucks to play it from tomorrow. When the game comes out fully, it's going to be free to play. The only thing you pay for in that game is cosmetics to make your character look a bit different. Other than that, everything is free to play. There's no pay to win advantage. There's no packs to get an advantage. It's a fully free to play game. It's available on PC. It's not going to be a mobile game, unfortunately. But yeah, no, it's a PC game. It looks amazing. It's being launched with like 6 classes, I think. Or 8 classes or something. I don't know, 6 or 8 classes, and there's like another whole bunch of classes going to be coming out with it on the actual full release of it. But yeah, it looks really good, and we'll be playing that live tomorrow night. I'm not gonna necessarily say I'm gonna go live the moment the game drops, because I've got a feeling the servers are going to be absolutely rammed at 7 PM when that first opens up. I reckon there's going to be well over 1 million people trying to log in and play PoE 2 as soon as that game drops. So the chances of us having no issues getting into the servers are going to be very low. So I'll probably go live maybe like an hour after the game's been out, just to kind of give them some time to kind of deal with that initial rush of traffic. So I might even wait an hour or 2 after it's relaunched before I actually go live on it. But yeah, no, I don't know exactly what we're going to do. How they make money? They make money with cosmetics. Everybody is happy to buy cosmetics in the game because the game itself is free. And the cosmetics are fair priced. You know, they're not like fucking $2,000 like Lords Mobile. They're like 20 bucks. Do you know what I mean? To change like get a full outfit for your character or whatnot, it's like 20 bucks. Like in comparison to Lords, which is just stupid money. You know what I mean? So... Indiana Jones also comes out in a few hours. I know, dude. No. Indiana Jones comes out on the 9th of December, right? I thought it was the 9th on Xbox Game Pass. Like, that's what I thought anyway. So yeah, we're going to be playing that, and we'll be streaming that on YouTube and Twitch. We'll be cross-streaming that on both of them. So yeah, hopefully you guys can pop in and say hello. Why am I getting a call from Big Bad Seek? I'm going to deny that. Sorry, dude. Yeah, really looking forward to it. So, anyway. Man, Hey WP, hope you're good. Catching up on your video. Agree, another F from IGG. I wonder if they actually want people to stop playing Lords Mobile so they can focus elsewhere. The poor updates are on purpose to deplete player base without people demanding full refunds. You know, that's the thing though, like if I ever stopped playing Lords Mobile because of the greed of IGG, I wouldn't go and play another IGG game. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't. So yeah, you know what though, look, as much as I hate this, I don't like this announcement of this new update. I'm not really a big fan of it, what they're planning on doing. Let's just hold full judgment until the update's released, and then we can have a proper look, get our hands on and look at it, and then we can make a fully informed decision as to whether what we think of this update when it launches, right? So we will reserve some judgment, but it doesn't look great based on the announcement, unfortunately. Just basically looks like enhanced tier 5, T6 without the T6 label. Clever marketing. That's what it looks like. It is what it is, right? Chat, thank you so much for coming through. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're not playing Lords Mobile. We're not playing Lords tomorrow, guys. We're playing God of War Ragnarok. We're going to finish the game tomorrow. It's going to start early, and we're going to finish God of War Ragnarok, and then we're going to be playing PoE 2. Please drop by, say hello, drop a like, interact, come and say hi, hang out. That would be awesome. Guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. I will catch you later. But until then, you know how this next bit's gonna go. Stay safe, everybody. And of course, peace out. Laters, guys. Bye.
We came